Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, I'm going to show you the power of Master Yi in low elos. Now, this is actually one of my games on my Smurf account. I believe my Smurf account's like Emerald or Platinum or something at the moment. But I kind of wanted to show you how Master Yi can just take over the games if you're in low elo. Now, in high elos, I don't feel like Master Yi is that good. Even though he did get a bit of a change, you know, his rework on his second ability, I think is insane. Him being able to reduce the damage now and kind of use it as like kind of a buffer in a way, where you just need to tap the ability now and it's going to be extremely powerful and block a lot of damage. That I think makes it extremely powerful. However, again, Master Yi is a champion that if you're against a lot of crowd control and if you're against a lot of champions that know how to play against Master Yi, then it can be a little bit difficult, because he's not a champion that, hey, requires a lot of skill. That's why he's so strong in low elos, and he's so strong, sorry, as a beginner jungler, because he doesn't have really any skill shots. He doesn't really have any skill at all, to be honest with you. There are ways in which you need to make sure that you engage at the right time and things like that, but that's just kind of just the general knowledge of Wild Rift. In terms of being able to make outplays and things like that, you kind of need to make sure with Master Yi that you kind of know what you're doing, but also at the same time you just make sure that you don't fall too behind in the early game, because Master Yi can definitely scale and be really strong. I think once he gets like 2 or 3 items, Lady Rune King and Terminus, as you saw in the build, 2 of his strongest items, because he works so well with attack speed thanks to his true damage and also his double auto attacks from his passive. That's what makes him so strong. You can see here what we're doing at the moment. We're kind of just clearing through the jungle. Things with Master Yi that he can't really contest Scuttle Crabs too well in the early game. He needs to make sure that he farms up really until he gets a few items. He's kind of like, I guess, Kale Jungle in a way, whereas Kale Jungle is completely useless. Master Yi has a little bit more power once he reaches level 5, but Master Yi is definitely a champion that you need to farm until you get, you know, at least 1 item, at least until you finish Blade the Rune King, or even get to level 5 in situations like this. Then it can be really powerful. But I decided to go back to base here because there's no gank to really be made in the top lane. Mid lane is pretty standard, so I was like, I'll just go back to base and I'll pick up my boots for now. Could have waited in base for an extra longsword, to be honest with you, but that's completely fine. But yeah, with the build with Master Yi, lethal tempo, basically you just want to build as much attack speed as possible with Master Yi. As I mentioned, with his passive, he can get that double auto attacks after 3 auto attacks. No idea what this Malphite was doing, by the way. I don't really know what I was doing, by the way, as well, to be fair. I thought I could kill the Malphite, but I couldn't. We see the Nunu coming up here. I'm not too sure if Nunu had vision of me, but I don't think he did. Really nice ultimate there from the Varus. And then I can jump in here onto the Nunu. Use my second ability as well to get that little bit of damage reduction. Didn't help too much, but it still helped keep me alive in the end. Nice little cheeky kill there onto Nunu. Like I said, I don't know if Nunu had vision on me behind or not. But yeah, as I mentioned, Master Yi, you just want to go for as much attack speed as possible. Lethal tempo is a really great rune. You want to go for Bladed Rune King, especially because of the passive being able to steal the enemy's movement speed is very important for Master Yi, because again, he doesn't have many gap closers. You know, his first ability can kind of work as a gap close, but at the same time you need to be in pretty close range to be able to use your first ability. So you want to make sure you have as much movement speed as possible, because you want to be able to run onto the enemy champions, make sure that you stick on the enemy champions as well, because if they flash or dash away, then it can make it very difficult to try and actually, you know, make sure you kill the enemy champions. Here we jump onto the Master Yi, onto the Lucian, sorry, and we get a nice cheeky kill there. I know I can't jump onto Nunu straight away, so I kind of need to go and get healing, and then I can jump onto Nunu. Then I'm in a fine spot where I can jump onto Nunu. Yeah, Nunu's kind of given up. Nunu couldn't get the kill in the end and has completely given up. And it is kind of where Master Yi can run over with the game. Once you get a few kills, once you get a few items, you know, this is where Master Yi can kind of take over the whole game and be really powerful. But I think one thing that I show in this gameplay as well, that not only why Master Yi can be so strong in low elo, but also kind of the weaknesses of Master Yi, which I think you'll see a little bit later on, with plus a little bit of my own mistakes as well, which obviously I'll talk about and I'll explain, you know, how it can be played different and how we can play it differently and how we can be a lot stronger. So you can see I'm going towards Dragon. Another thing with Master Yi as well at the first objectives, most players will go for Rift Herald if they're smart enough, because Rift Herald is a stronger objective to go at first than Dragon. So most of the time you want to actually go, oh, I forgot the map's flipped, so actually go for Herald. I think it's because I'm in low elo, so I actually go for Herald. I'm like, yeah, these players are not good enough. I can just go for Herald anyway. And I see the new top side as well, so that's also why I probably went Herald. But you kind of want to be away from the action, is what I'm saying. So if the enemy jungler is top side in this situation and is at the Dragon, then you kind of just want to be on the opposite side of the map. You don't really want to team fight in the early game with Master Yi. You want to take these quick fights. You want to try and go for ganks where you can try and, you know, get a few kills, get a few assists here and there. That's kind of where you want to play Master Yi in the early game. You want to find these little skirmishes instead of going for these big 5v5 team fights around objectives. Because if you go for these 5v5 fights early, you are going to lose them early game because he's not that strong enough. Blade Ruin King complete though. We have that completed. I'm trying to scroll down for Terminus. Yep, Terminus is going to be our next one. I'm pretty sure I've not cleared my top side of my jungle for like 5 minutes, which is really bad for me. I should really be clearing my top side of the jungle as well, because every single time you have an opportunity to clear through the jungle, you should clear through it, you know, especially with Master Yi as well, because he needs as much gold as possible to get as many items as possible. So you can see here, finally I'm clearing the top side of my jungle. I felt like I didn't do this throughout the whole game, to be fair. I think it's because I was just focusing Rift Herald, ganking bot lane, getting the first tower gold as well. So that's great. I mean, they got the Dragon in the end, but that's completely fine. I think it's okay that they got the Dragon. We don't really need to care too much about the Dragon. Again, we're going to lose the first objective team fight, so I want to be split from the whole team. And I want to play towards, my goal this game is to play towards the second and third Dragon and even the Elder Drake. That's the plan with Master Yi when you're first going into it. It's not taking these early fights. It's not trying to do anything crazy. It's about trying to make sure that you play for these second and third team fights. Use my Meditate here to block a bit of damage. Just jump onto the, you know, this is so unlucky. So I think if I would have, the reason why I went in there is I can use Meditate to kind of block a bit of damage, which would have worked really well. But Malphite timed his ultimate kind of to perfection, really, because I couldn't use Meditate after I killed the Caitlyn. I used my first ability on the Caitlyn, and what I was planning to do was use my second ability straight afterwards, because I knew the Malphite was going to ultimate at that situation. So I was like, I'll flash in, I'll kill the Caitlyn with my first ability, and then I can use my second ability to try and, you know, reduce the damage from the Malphite ultimate. Didn't work in the end, unfortunately. Another way that I could have played that was to just auto attack Caitlyn to death and then use my first ability as the Malphite ulti is going to come in. That requires like pristine reaction time, which, hey, I'm old now. I'm a boomer now. Do they call me a boomer? I don't know if they actually call me a boomer in the end, to be fair. Jumping onto Lucian here. I didn't get the kills. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah. Wait, do I actually escape here? I don't think I do. He just keeps me. Yeah. Bit of an unfortunate scenario there. Again, one of the things that kind of is the downside there of Master Yi is like, look, that's about as good as you can get with Master Yi in that situation. I don't think there's really much that I did wrong. I run into the Master Yi, I run into Lucian, I auto attack a few times, I use my abilities to try and deal enough damage. And the problem is, Lucian dashes away and I can't get onto that Lucian. I can't run up to that Lucian, and even if I tried to, which as you can see, which is what I did in that situation, I tried to run towards Lucian, tried to kill him. I got knocked up by the Malphite, which is crowd control, which counters Master Yi, and that's it. I'm dead. Like, Lucian just one-shots me and I'm dead. Which again is one of the things that's like I said, you know, early game Master Yi is not really going to do too much. You need to kind of kill the enemy before they can kill you. That's the big thing. I hope I get QSS this game. This game is definitely requiring a Quicksilver. Sona, Nunu. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm going to be stupid if I don't buy Quicksilver this game, to be fair. Enemy took the Raptors. Bit unfortunate. Like, another tip with Master Yi as well is make sure you use your third ability as an auto attack reset. It does work as an auto attack reset now. So what you can do is you can auto attack, then use your third ability, and then auto attack again. Again, I'm going to be in the same situation here where, look, is that really my fault? I mean, maybe I shouldn't run into 3 people there, but is it really my fault? Hey, look, if that is any other jungler, if that's like, I don't know, Lee Sin, Hecarim, if that's Hecarim, God, Hecarim, you'd kill all 3 of them. Hecarim, you kill all 3 of them. Kayn, maybe not. I mean, if you have your ultimate, then maybe you can kill them with Kayn, but maybe not as well. But this is one of the things, you know, even in this ELO as well, like, people are not stupid. You know, some players might make, you know, wrong decisions. Some people might and do a few mistakes and things like that, but people are not stupid. If they see a Master Yi running towards them, hey, they're going to kill him straight away. You are going to be the focus of the enemy team. Unfortunately, that means that we can't play towards the second dragon, which is a little bit unfortunate. So now my goal's kind of gone to, okay, I need to get Quicksilver for the crowd control, which as you can see, which is what I'm going towards. And now I need to play towards this third dragon. Because the downside now with me taking Rift Herald first and getting all that gold in the early game is that now they have 2 dragons. My plan was to try and kind of play around the second dragon and was hoping I was strong enough, but unfortunately I kind of, I guess, entered in a way. Now my goal is just farm up for third dragon, because if they get 3 dragons, that's a really big win condition for the enemy team. I'm not too sure what dragon it is. I think it might be Ocean. Again, look, my CC, the CC again, kind of screws me over a little bit, but this is kind of when it can be really, really good. Exhaust as well is also a big counter. Like, look here, like, I jump it. Exhaust, man. Why is Exhaust in the game? It's broken. I mean, Exhaust is obviously going to be in the game. It's League of Legends, Stuart. This Exhaust fucking thing is so broken, man. Like, I jump in, I try and do enough damage, and Exhaust is just completely insane. I mean, you can see what ELO is, because you saw the Akali just jump in, Varus missing ulti. Hey, I think I could play Master Yi definitely a bit differently. The thing is that if you get a kill, then you kind of get like that reset mechanic on your first ability, which means that you can just keep on popping off. But the problem is that I just keep on jumping in and in and in into like 3 or 4 people. Do I get to? I don't think we get to him in time. Oh, we did get to him in time. Hey, free kill. Don't mind me. I'll take the free kill. I'll take the free kill there. Quicksilver to stop the stun here. Oh, that Quicksilver time is actually really, really clean. Okay, 2 kills there. Not too bad. I probably could have gone for more there. I probably could have jumped onto the Caitlyn and gone for more. I think I can jump onto Caitlyn now. Yeah, I just killed the Caitlyn here anyway. Completely overextended here. Use my meditate to heal up a little bit. And there you go. This is kind of when... See, this is what you need with Master Yi. You need these little skirmishes. You don't want these big 4 versus 4 or 5 versus 5 team fights. You want these little skirmishes where you're able to just run around, dodge skill shots, use your Quicksilver, which I used really well there. Used the Quicksilver to dodge the... I used the Quicksilver to dodge the Solar Ultimate, which was really, really nice. And then you could just keep auto attacking, because that's all you do with Master Yi. You just run in, you auto attack, and you just pray. Like, honestly, you just sit there, you're on your phone, you're pressing the attack button, and you just pray. That's all you do. Dragon's not up just yet. I think Nunu was actually going for Baron there for a second, but the Dragon is not up just yet. The set's trying to do things. I'm also trying to do things, but it's not doing too well. Again, really nice Quicksilver timing, but yeah, this one was my mistake. This one was definitely my mistake. I shouldn't engage here. I thought the set had a really good engage, but yeah, this was definitely my fault, because the Akali already died. So I'm going for an engage there when Akali already died. So that's completely my fault. And I didn't have flash as well to try and get onto the sonar. What I was trying to do was what I was thinking of doing was going and killing the sonar and then try and go on afterwards. But yeah, wasn't able to do that. I think I might even get Baron from this as well. Damn, I never actually realized how far behind we actually kind of got this game. Lucian's going to kill the center as well. We actually lose Baron. I don't think we lose Baron at this point. I think I can spawn in time and actually... no, I'm not getting there in time. I'm not getting there in time. I don't think. No, I'm not getting there in time. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, maybe if Akali came, then maybe I could have done something, but Akali was pushing mid instead of going towards the objective. If the Akali here, like the Akali just kind of stayed AFK mid lane, I think if Akali played towards the Baron and actually went for the Baron, then I think she definitely could have cleaned up and we could have killed them all. They keep the Baron anyway, so I guess it doesn't mean too much if you kill them or not. But hey, it's a few more kills. I'm going for Death Stance this game because I know that Caitlyn and Lucian are going to be a big problem in terms of damage. Also, Death Stance is a really strong item with Master Yi. As I said, one of the downsides with Master Yi is definitely the crowd control and trying to, you know, engage and everything as well. So the thing is that, oh God, I take so much damage here. I actually pop off. Wait. I could have just auto-attacked him to death. I don't know why I meditated. Maybe I was a little bit worried. Okay, what is this Akali doing? Is this Akali running it down? Is he Akali inting? I don't know, maybe. I think I could have just auto-attacked Lucian there instead of meditating. But I knew that Lucian was using quite a lot of his abilities, so I was kind of making sure that I didn't die, basically. There we go. We killed the Nunu. Nunu's by the dragon by himself, by the way. And there you go. We played towards the third dragon. We still away the Infernal Drake, and I don't get triple objectives. Hey, it all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. They weren't able to get triple Drakes. Now we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, wait. Or maybe do I go for Guardian Angel? Maybe I don't go for Death Stance this game. But yeah, as I was mentioning, Death Stance is quite a good item because of the passive. It means that you're not going to be able to... Oh, I do go for Death Stance, yeah. So I'm not going to get kind of one-shot as much. I'm going to be taking true damage over time. But the good thing is with Master Yi is that he has so much healing in his kit, thanks to, you know, Death Stance, and also thanks to Blade the Rune King as well. You don't really mind taking true damage over time. With Master Yi, you kind of want to stop, again, like I said, that kind of one-shot potential of being able to die, which is what Death Stance does incredibly well. Hopefully we can try and engage on mid lane here, because I think that we're actually in a spot now when we are incredibly powerful. Sona just steps up a bit too far. That is a bit of an overstep there from the Sona. I don't have Quicksilver anymore. Oh God, the Malphite ulti. Oh, the Malphite ulti. Oh, that is not good. Do we get any more? No, we don't get any more. Okay, 2-for-1 exchange, not bad. I mean, I was hoping that my team would follow up there and kind of help me, but 2-for-1 exchange is okay. I mean, I'm up in time for the dragon as well, so that's kind of nice. Oh, well, for the Baron, I should say. I think you can tell that I definitely limited tested a lot this game. 11, 6, and 4 though. The score's pretty good, but why is my team not following me up? I don't know. This is low elo anyway. I shouldn't expect too much, if I'm totally honest with you. Kind of why I picked Master Yi in low elo anyway. I kind of wanted to show you in this elo, like kind of how Master Yi can pop off. Because like I said, I think if I played Master Yi on my master account, I will probably get entered. There will probably be a lot of players like, why are you picking Master Yi? Master Yi's an inter. All these champions suck. Yeah, that will probably happen. I'll probably get run down and be like, oh, I'm picking Teemo top now, and I'm picking this pick and this pick and all these picks and whatever. That will probably happen. I use my Quicksilver early here because I'm running into the Sona. Really nice ulti there by the set. Oh, look at that reduced damage. Oh my God, I took so much reduced damage there. Pop off is happening. We take the Elder here? I think we take the Elder here. Nunu is dead. Oh, this is where I went for the engage. Maybe I should have... Okay, so the reason why I went for the engage there is I wanted to make sure that... Yeah, okay. Are we dying? I think he's fine. Okay. Okay, so I kind of want to explain what my mindset was in this situation. I didn't want to flip Elder Drake. Now, you could say that it's not really a flip because the jungler was dead. But it's still kind of a flip because, hey, one, I'm not a jungle main. So my smites might be a little bit off. But also, two, I'm against a Lucian and also a Caitlyn, which also have a lot of range. So there's a chance that Lucian can use culling over the wall or anything like that. And I think the correct decision there was to kill the whole of the enemy team. Like, just go off the Elder Drake, kill the rest of the enemy team, which they were super low as well. Like, you saw how low Caitlyn and Lucian were. I think if my team followed me up, it would have been a much better scenario because I didn't want to risk losing Elder Drake and potentially losing that game because I lost Elder Drake. So I wanted to 100% secure the objective, which for me is like, hey, we need to kill the enemy team first before we actually take the objective. which I maybe should have been a bit more confident with myself in terms of my smite. Because like I said, we killed the jungler. And maybe I should have just stayed on the Elder Drake there. I'm not too sure. Our Varus just gets one shot. Oh, this is where the damage pops off. This is where you can pop off and do some crazy amount of damage. Okay, I didn't have Quicksilver. That's my fault. I didn't have Quicksilver. I need to heal up a little bit, yeah. I kind of ran into the Sonar ultimate there for a second. Okay, now we can take Baron, right? The jungler's dead. Okay, this time I take the objective, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually know. I might go off the Baron again to kill the Lucian. Place is really good by Lucian, though. Oh, he jumps over the wall as well. Okay, this is where things get risky. You see, in this situation, I'm not confident about my smite. Because they could do a lot of burst damage. So again, I try and peel off, and I try and... yeah, this is not going too well, though. Can we kill the Sonar, please? My God, this... oh, my... Maybe we shouldn't have gone for the Baron. See, this is the exact same situation that I thought would happen at Baron, which is exactly why I didn't want to do it. exactly why I didn't want to do it. Oh God, that was a pretty bad play from me. That was not a good play by me. Is Akali dead? I think Akali's dead. Oh? Yeah, I think Akali's dead. Yeah, this has turned into a bit of a fiesta, as you can tell. This has turned into a bit of a fiesta. Oh, can you kill Nunu? Nope. Doesn't kill Nunu in the end. This has turned into a... whoever can pick off the enemy team first wins. And I think Elder Drake's now spawning soon as well, which is also kind of scary. This is kind of what happens in low elo. You just fight and fight and fight, and that's all you do. That's all you do here. Look at this set ulti. So clean, by the way. What a huge set ulti. Here's the pop-off. Here's the plays. Kill the Caitlyn. Kill him, kill him. Nice. Jump onto the Sonar. Kill the Sonar as well. And boom, boom, boom. We finally take Baron. This Baron could have been taken probably about 5 minutes ago. But now we can finally take the Baron. Clean up of the fights. There's no ultimates left on the enemy team. That's when you can jump in. There's no Sonar ultimate. There's no Malphite ultimate to stop me or anything. Wait, did they steal the Baron? I got the Baron, right? They stole the Baron. They stole the Baron. Someone tell me why I chose this gameplay. This is why I don't main jungle, by the way. I ain't no Vex or I ain't no pro jungler that can smite objectives. Actually, I'm pretty sure Malphite ultimate does more than 800 damage. Actually, that might not even be my fault. I think Malphite ultimate actually does more than 800 damage to Baron. Because this guy is full AP Malphite. I think he actually does more damage. So is that really my fault? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's really my fault, to be fair. But now the Elder Drake is spawning, and now it's now or never. It is do or die for me. I need to make the play of my life to be able to win this game. I'm walking up here. That's exactly what I wanted. I was walking up there because I wanted to, like, kind of bait the Nunu ultimate. Look at this. I'm in my first ability. Boom, baby. You thought we couldn't turn this game around, but we're Master Yi. Boom, Elder Drake, and yeah, the game is over. Elder Drake secured. I made sure that I didn't get CC'd or I didn't get completely destroyed. Good thing is with Master Yi as well is that you can smite in your first ability. That's exactly what I did. I used my first ability and I smited. And the good thing is the enemy couldn't do anything about it. I smited in my first ability and there was nothing that they could do. I think there is where the game finishes. So yeah, a few mistakes here and there. Maybe a lot of mistakes here and there, but kind of showing you that if you get into the later stages of the game with Master Yi, and if you can find the right team fight, and if the enemy doesn't have a lot of crowd control, like Sonar is not the best champion to play against when you're playing Master Yi, and also Malphite as well. You can see how crowd control is such a big counter to Master Yi. Yeah, overall pretty decent game. Oh, I'm in platinum in this ELO.
My blade is yours.
I'm in platinum, but I'm pretty sure there were some emerald players as well. 28 and 11. I mean, if you talk about scores and if you talk about damage, I did quite a lot this game. What was I? 28 and 7? Was that 28 and 7? Was that? I think I was 28 and 7. And I did 62,000 damage. So I still did a lot. Even if I made a few mistakes. I mean, this is a lot lower ELO than what I normally play. Even though I made a few mistakes, I still did 62,000 damage, which is kind of crazy. Now, I don't think I showed my rune stats, unfortunately, in this gameplay. I think this is one of the gameplays before people were asking for the rune stats. So yeah, I didn't do the rune stats. Yeah, overall, pretty decent game. Again, kind of showing you the strength of Master Yi in low elo. If you are a new jungler and if you are a new player to the game, then definitely pick up Master Yi because he is a champion that doesn't require a lot of skill and can just kind of pop off and do whatever he kind of wants in a way. Kind of go where he pleases. Kind of like Mundo, but not as tanky as Mundo, as you can see. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed this little analysis rundown of my Master Yi gameplay. Until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next water video. Peace.